Welcome to Underbuild, the game that builds itself. Underbuild is not like any other game, because in the town of Underbuild lies Underbuild Studio. And in the backyard of Underbuild Studio is an output. And on the output comes objects. A level artist grabs these objects to place them in the world. If we enter Underbuild Studio, the first thing we see is a developer. The developer is currently asking the artist for a sprite, and if we enter the artist's office, the artist is currently painting. Eventually, the developer comes and grabs the sprites from the artist. He fixes some compile error that he has. And eventually, when he's done with the object that he has created, he places it on the belt. The object then travels to the next room where we have QA. QA reads the name of the object and isn't handed a spec or anything like that, but instead a QA tries to interact with the object based on what interactions can be done and judges what happens when those interactions are triggered. It then either chooses to pass the object or throw it in the bin. We can also choose to talk to the developer and give him a task on his own. Here I'm giving him a task to create a frog that could jump from cell to cell and ideally can be killed. This is going to take some time because he will need new sprites and probably those will even need animation, so it will probably take like 2 sprites. So while we're waiting, I could also explain a bit how it works. Basically, the developer creates what I call prefabs, which is kind of like a prefabs in Unity. They're objects that has a bunch of behaviors on top of them. And he can choose to either use existing behaviors from a behavior library, or if he needs something new, he can ask the senior dev to create a new behavior for him. So why did I make this project? Well, I wanted to visualize how a multi-agent workflow could look. How you can kind of have this deterministic workflow around the agents that makes sure that you can utilize the creative thinking of agents while still getting a somewhat deterministic output. Oh, now you can see we have our frog here and it's coming, and now he's going to be tested by the QA. I don't really know what he's going to try, the QA, but we'll see. This has to be a bug. Well, that's true. So I think I will need to make... Oh no. Okay, all our work down the drain. Okay. Luckily, there is a new frog coming. Hopefully we have better luck now. Oh, looks like the QA is actually damaging the frog now. I really hope it doesn't kill it. Okay, seems like it survived somehow. Actually might need to look into that. And here you go, yeah. The frog is moving around, so it's actually, alive and moving. The dev was able to create something that could do this. And you can even damage the frog, as well as kill it, if you wanted to do that.